2021 is going to be better, right? What's up, guys? Andrew here on my channel, GearedInc, where I get to share what I'm passionate about with you. And on my channel, that's PC tech, games, and gear. And holy crap, I think I speak for everyone when I say forget 2020, 2021, smooth sailing ahead. Unless you're a PC gamer, because it looks like it's going to be one of the worst years to build a gaming computer. And I'm going to give you 5 big reasons why, starting with reason number 1, new GPUs. Now, I'm not talking specifically about the NVIDIA 3000 cards, although obviously getting them has been near impossible. What I'm talking about more specifically is leaks about the next generation of NVIDIA, which shows that if true, it will support up to 8,000 more CUDA cores and nearly twice the teraflops in terms of raw performance. This would be a dramatic uplift over current generation NVIDIA, and these cards are barely releasing. Now, obviously, I don't expect those cards to come out until the very earliest at 2023, but I mean, if NVIDIA has a quick release cycle this year, like just, you know, all the super versions of all the cards that they're releasing, we may see a new generation much quicker than is normal, which leads me to my second reason, new hardware. So I said this in a previous video, but for you guys who aren't following this stuff like us tech nerds, there's going to be a new generation of AMD CPUs on the 5nm die. This means they're going to be switching out their chipsets to AM5, meaning that all the AM4 support is going to be going away at the end of this year or early 2022. On top of that, we are going to be transitioning to DDR5. So for all of you building a new computer this year, if you want to upgrade either your CPU or your RAM, you're not going to be able to on the next generation because both of those are going to be moving forward in a way where there's not going to be a compatibility between the parts. Something to consider, because if your computer is doing what it should be doing right now, same with your graphics card, might not be worth spending the money. Which leads me to reason number 3, the big bad Bitcoin is back. Now listen, I don't care if you love or hate Bitcoin, if you're a gamer or you're a miner or both, whatever. I actually don't have any judgment on this, but it's a simple fact that Bitcoin has hit its all-time highs, meaning that miners are back in force. We're seeing these massive new farms pop up as miners are replacing their hardware with these new GPUs. This is going to further constrain stock, which I honestly don't anticipate we're going to get regular stock until April or May. And maybe not even then, because remember that as NVIDIA and AMD released new cards in their SKUs, they're all still using the same fabricators to make all these products. And there's only so many to go around, which brings me to reason number 4, manufacturing. So yes, there are only a handful of manufacturers that are able to make cards for both NVIDIA and for AMD. Not only that, but remember, AMD is not just making GPUs, they're making new consoles as well, and they're also making new CPUs. So they've literally got like 4 or 5 like product verticals that they have to produce products for. And even though NVIDIA is just using Samsung for its 8nm, it's still just Samsung. There's not like a whole lot of other fabricators that they can actually use for these cards. So they're in a position right now where the demand is so high and there's so few choices they have as far as getting these products out, that I think that compiled with Bitcoin, it's going to continue to stretch out these stock shortages, which leads me to reason number 5, the cost of copper. So copper is expected to go up by anywhere from 20 to 30% in cost this year. And for you guys who don't know, copper is basically in every electronic component that's ever been made or is being made. If you don't think it's going to affect computer prices, think again. It's estimated that the cost of computer parts in general will increase anywhere from 6 to 10% in 2021. That means power supplies, hard drives, RAM, motherboards, you name it, are going to go up in cost most likely. So if you can afford to get some of those parts you've been holding back on, this might be a good time to cash in on that. Obviously, if you can get the parts you're even looking for in the first place. Anyway, guys, that was a positive note to start 2021. Obviously, I didn't want to wait anymore to make content. This was just kind of a fun video I put together on my opinion why 2021 is going to suck if you're building a gaming computer. If you thought it was helpful, entertaining, leave me a thumbs up. If it was terrible, leave me a thumbs down. Remember to get subscribed and hit that bell icon so you know when these videos drop next. And as always, I'm going to continue to make these videos whether you watch them or not, but I hope you do. And I hope to see every single one of you next time here on GearedInc.